Okay, so we've now updated and customized our blog. I'd now like to show you how we go about organizing the posts inside the blog in a more sophisticated fashion. And one of the important things to remember about blogging is that everything is done chronologically, it's all time stamped, and so your most recent posts will be the posts that are shown first. But although we only have 2 posts on our blog currently, you can imagine that over a period of time we may have hundreds of posts, and so managing the information is extremely important. And so this is where pages and categories come in. And we're now going to look at how we manage our entries into categories. And to do so, we can either click on the category entry in the At a Glance section, or alternatively, on the sidebar menu under the Posts button on the drop down we can choose Categories and go through that route. So here we have our categories screen, and it shows us that we only have one category called Uncategorized, which was the default entry created by WordPress, and that both of our posts are currently held within that category. So what we want to do is create a new category, and I'm going to call this category Recent News. Often a category may be part of a larger parent group, and so we can choose that option if necessary, but in this instance I'm going to put none, and I'm going to also give it a description. That's not necessary, but can be useful to sometimes give it a description, and then we simply click Add Category. And when that refreshes, you'll see that we now have 2 entries showing in this window, and it shows the description and new title that we've just given our category. Now it also shows that we have no posts in that category. So what we would need to do now is make sure we're managing our entries correctly, and to do so we want to edit the current posts that we have. So on the side menu we can go to the Posts button, and on the drop down we'll click on Edit. And here we can see the 2 entries that we have on our blog, and it shows the categories that they're assigned to. So if you want to change the category they're in, you would simply edit that particular post. So what we'll do is we'll edit the default Hello World entry, and we'll remove it from the uncategorized category as that's meaningless. And here we are on Hello World, and if we scroll down we can see the categories window, and we'll uncheck uncategorized and check recent news, which is our new category. There's also a quick link here to add a new category. So again, if you're in the middle of editing a post, you can click on this link to add a new category immediately. There we are, we'll update that post now. And that will just take a few seconds. And then we're going to go and view the blog and see the changes we've made. So rather than viewing that post, I actually want to view the blog. So I'm going to visit the site up here, and there we are. There's the home page of our blog with the 2 comments still in place, and on the right hand side where it lists the different features of our blog, we now show 2 categories: recent news and uncategorized. So there we are, that's how we would manage the categories for our WordPress blog.